Greetings everyone, Agion here with another OKW 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the OKW player, we have a foreign name. Spawn on the south side as the UKF, we have Jimmy890. Not sure what's going on. Sounds like these guys have a bit of a grudge match. Kuvagan has been deployed on out, maybe facing out a universal carrier. Intersection on the build queue as well. Well, it's pretty easy to show. The map is snow.
Grenadier, ready for action. Target secure. Establish defensive line. Target ready to move off.
Intersection and Kuvagan will be engaging it. Kuvagan's not going to stay around to capture that point. And the universal carrier is pursuing that Kuvagan quite hard. He's outside the range now and will manage to escape on out of there. Shooting Pioneers in central map, capturing up that central VP. Fuel has been obtained by the intersection. And these folks will go around capturing some points. Kuvagan's going to go around at the edge, capturing some points. Shooting Pioneers now making their way over to it. All he needs to do is follow the Shun Pioneers and he'll find the Kuvagan. The cannon warfare immediately being deployed on out, going for a very early. The cannon warfare does not want to deal with this universal carrier. And if he gets enough damage onto it, it can be one-shotted. We got a doctrinal lock-in of the elite armor doctrine. We may see an early 221. Was that 15 fuel?
Ready for battle.
Yep, 15 fuel.
Target secure.
So now he has plenty of fuel for the 221. He's not queuing up just yet. Looks he's going to eye for another squad of Volks. And the cannon warfare has been deployed now. I cannot speak today.
Good and ready. Mission accomplished. Folks, Grenadier are on the line.
Second squad of Volks Grenadiers have been deployed.
Enemy fire! Enemy fire!
The cannon warfare has fired. Does get a good hit there. Lining up another shot. He may get another shot off. No, he does not. And those intersections do fall back. Could potentially engage the Shroom Pioneers, but did not. Do got a squad of Royal Engineers coming on out to repair the Universal Carrier and also immediately destroying these sandbags. They're fully destroyed now. Over here, Volks Grenadier forcing back the intersection. Overall, it's been actually quite well. This is going to be a chill game. The engagement's been a bit sporadic, nothing too sustained.
We're losing a capture point.
It looks like all those sandbags have been destroyed. There's no more piles of bags of sand. Okay, that was the Universal's carrier. I don't know why. I thought that came from the Kuvagan. We got some medics. Sorry, TF2. Some MEMS.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Shroom Pioneers do have the Minesweeper out. Interesting, he got the Minesweeper pretty early for that. He hadn't even seen some sappers out for, or Royal Engineers for, to be aware of landmines. He's going behind force fire on the ground. Is he successful? He is successful. That's a bit lucky. Force fire on the ground again. Oh! That was pretty close. That was disturbingly close as well. I was like, yeah, back up lively. His VP has not became, so the OKW has double cap, an early double cap, trying to force these guys out of light cover. Very nice. And Volksgrenadier maybe trying to just charge on forward.
Repairs complete. Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And we got the intersection decapturing the opponent's fuel point. The Brit hasn't had his fuel point for quite some time either. Vickers coming out for the Brit.
Machine gun crew await. A capture point is being overrun.
We do got a Panzer II looks now coming out in the build queue. The Panzer II, of course, an excellent light tank. No AEC research. Probably when he sees the looks, he's going to go for AEC research.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And we do got the assault officer coming on out for the Brit. Overall, the look's going to have some really good time. If you can't afford an armored car, it's going to take you a long time to deploy on out. You may need to get out some Piats. Does throw incendiary grenade there, very nice. Does force back the intersection.
Officer and gentleman ready to go.
And the sappers are getting some pretty good damage onto that Volksgrenadiers. We'll be forcing back. We'll get one another model burnt there. And he will escape out on that squad, but not by a large margin. Pushing on forward over there. We do got the officer pushing his way forward. We may see a gammon bomb. Does throw out an incendiary grenade and does fall back with both of the squads. You may find this Vickenwerfer does retreat it back, very nice. Panzer II making his advance, getting some great damage there onto the Panzer II. Doesn't get a successful body block there, but he should go down nonetheless.
The universal carrier has been knocked out.
It is a pretty safe engagement there. He's a bit afraid though because it doesn't have any spotters for him to rush
Enemies
forward.
trying to take a point from us.
Yep, they are shooting at you.
Supply line's been cut.
And now he does fall back, does get a decapture. On that cutoff point, we do got
Capture point is
the
being overrun.
Royal Engines making their advance now.
Your base can now produce armored cars.
Armored cars, so he has got an AEC research. And we do see AEC on the build queue as well. Intersection do fall him back. He has not gotten the 5-man squad upgrade just yet. Intersection and the Volksgrenadier are fighting against each other. And we do got the officer captured the VP going towards the munition points now.
Heavy armored car ready.
And we do got the AEC now on the field. The T2 can get some damage onto it, but it will be a bit of an uphill battle for him. Does have the Vickenwerfer for support, and Puma as well. Puma just keep himself in reserve, just trying to stay back, perhaps lure the armored car into an ambush. He did go for the armored car pretty early, and the Puma for pretty early. Well, the Puma pretty early without seeing the armored car, but it's probably good intuition that he's going to go for the armored car. That's why he got the Puma out quite early. does get himself a view there of the arm of the Puma. The AEC's sort of looming around, hasn't got a whole lot of work done. I don't think he even got a shot off just yet. Volksgrenadier do hop inside this building. Panzer II's coming forward. These guys are quite wounded. He has to be careful of the snare. He does force back the squad, so he doesn't worry about any snares at the moment. Does put in prioritized fire. Don't see any landmines. It is possible that he is trying. Oh no, he's going for this capture point. I was wondering if he was trying to hunt the sounds of the AEC. Intersection and assault officers do have 5-man squad upgrade. Warfare does not get a shot off. 2-2's make his advance. He does have to worry about the assault officer. Not going for a bomb upon retreat. And his Volksgrenadier is inside this trench, getting some good damage in. That trench was built by the intersections. Does avoid that Gavin bomb. Volksgrenadier do fall back, and we do got now the Panzer II pushing the way forward, getting some great damage there on the Warfare. On the left side, we do have the sappers pushing the way forward, trying to capture the VP. In the center, we of course got these intersection have an upgrade of medics. All of this intersection upgrade of medics, so he wants to eye some passive healing, or it's more like active healing when out of combat. Does get a good shot there with the 6-pounder. Sheer Panzer Quarter is setting it up. Does get a good shot there on his armor car. 2 good shots there, and there goes force fires over the hedge, destroying the Panzer II. The Puma. Do have enough resources for the gun upgrade. You may want to get that as soon as possible. And overall, pretty sizable manpower float here. Maybe a good idea to get out a 221 for more resource income. Medicals wise have been deployed on out. Volksgrenadier focus down that officer. There's some good windows on this side. Does throw out a Gavin bomb on the far side of the building. Does void it. But that building has quite little health. It could go down with a well-placed shot. Has got the upgrade. Is going to have for a squad of Obersatsen as well.
Combat unit ready.
Does get a good hit there on the Panzer II. AEC still in the air, still trying to hunt down that Panzer II. Does salvage that wreck as the debris starts flying upwards.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Obersatsen are on the flank, getting some good damage there on top of that intersection.
The company command post is finished and ready for use.
We got the assault officers push his way forward, getting some good damage there onto that Volksgrenadier. Could see him hop inside that building, get on the outside for a quick to close the distance, but does not. His squad's quite low in health as well. You're likely to fall back relatively soon. This position could easily be garrison out of there. AT gun try to get out, destroy the structure. Oops, Dotson have jumped inside this building.
Use of high explosive anti-tank ammunition is authorized.
That structure's almost down. He needs to get out of there. Ooh.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Kubawagen goes down there? Looks like the AC may have went forward and sniped that Kubawagen. Two Obassassins have been deployed on out. They both have LMGs.
A capture point is being overrun. Enemy threatening a capture point.
Oh, does hop inside the trench. You have to be very careful. The AC's shot can do good damage for his infantry, and I have lost a squad trying to hop inside a building because it got all stacked up the edge and got killed instantly. But it does destroy the trench. Good hit there with the Volcanowarfer. No battle group HQ. Panzer II is fully repaired. He does spot the sheer panzer quarters. I'm not sure if he actually knew about it just yet.
Target secure. Point secure. Maintains in position.
We do have a Cromwell out coming on the build queue, so he's going for the first medium take. It will be a Cromwell. We may see a Panzer Corps 4 queued up. Yes, we do. I really cannot speak today. Got some shoe mines been deployed on out. Very nice. Panzer II rotating around. Panzer II at this point may just want to eye just hitting the flanks, protecting its flanks. Perhaps keep around the other VP.
We're ready. Send orders. Mission accomplished. Cromwell here. Got fight for us.
Cromwell charging on in. Volcanowarfer is way over here. Panzer II's under siege. AC is advancing as well. He may get a Panzerfaust off. He is going to fire a Panzerfaust off. The Volcanowarfer lining up a shot there. Panzer II is likely going to go down the current rate. We're seeing a lot of rear armor hits there by the Volcanowarfer, by the sheer panzer quarters.
Light vehicle destroyed. The enemy cut our supply line.
Down half of its health. The Volcanowarfer is trying to pursue. So is this Volksgrenadier trying to get Panzerfaust off. And he does spot this intersection, does force him back right there. The Volcanowarfer moving right there, trying to intercept the Cromwell. But he will not be able to get it. That off. Oh! That's. I suppose using 2 bundle grenades is probably worth getting the squad wipe. One was probably all he needed, but he really wanted him dead. We got the 6-pounder. Does get a good hit there onto the Panzer IV. Cromwell trying to charge on forward and make it the wipe there on the Volcanowarfer. The Panzer IV and the Cromwell are actually on equal footing. They both shoot 2 shots away from death. But somehow the Volcanowarfer does not go down. That's not a smoke round. Let's just go do some long-range sieging onto that sheer panzer quarters. Ooh, good hit there. And full wipe.
Forward elements report and infantry unit lost.
Granted, he does have 2 Obassassins, so it's more of a minor loss right there.
Ready for action. Send orders.
does have enough command points for the Sturm Tiger. He's a bit far away from fuel, though. He may want to eye getting a second Wickenwerfer. We do got some British landmines there as well. Does not find the shoe mine. AC making his advance. We'll destroy that sandbags there. AC does receive a good pen there. Obersalzen up the veteran C1, getting some good damage onto this infantry section there. Was that a fresh infantry section as well? Don't remember seeing any artillery spotter ones. And it's also unvetted. So this may be a fresh infantry section right there. Officer does get forced back by the Obersalzen. Oh, that could have been a really deadly shot there. Yep, might as well turn off our prioritized fire and start engaging that infantry section. It does have the officer upgrade, so it can call in some artillery barrages. It does spend a bit of munitions right then and there, because there's he no longer has munitions. He must spend munitions somewhere. Volksgrenadier now charging forward, trying to get some damage onto this Vickers. He is going to flank the Vickers, very nice. It does fall back with the Vickers. That's a shoe mine there. That's maybe where he spent his munitions. AC's fighting against the Obersalzen, and this infantry section does find the landmine.
We have 200 points now.
Cromwell repaired, trying to push on forward. Two Ligs are not being deployed out. So that's an unusual time for two Ligs. Kenworth does get a good hit there.
All nearby units are ready to coordinate a barrage on the target. Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Once he calls in Crocodile, he can also potentially call in the heavy artillery barrage. And we do got the Volksgrenadier getting hit by the infantry section there. There are Veteran C3, and we do got Mills. No, that's Gammon Bomb, and he's not responded yet. Ooh. He was not expecting him throwing out a Gammon Bomb. Getting some good damage there on the Obersalzen. Jagdpanzer on the build queue. I sort of disagree with the Jagdpanzer at this point. He's only fighting against a Cromwell. It's a little bit overkill to deploy that versus a Cromwell. Another Panzer IV would be fine, because the Panzer IV H fielded by the OKW is definitely more effective than the Jagdpanzer IV or than the Cromwell in a one-on-one fight. Looks like those two Ligs are starting to fire now, getting some sporadic shots off. They're not in barrage stance, so they can retarget and barrage in something else. This VP has been captured, while this one is also captured out by this intersection, who's on the wrong side of the sandbags. Obersausen here does get suppressed, deploying on another slit trench there. Eyeing the barrage, last known location of, I think, the Vickers? Or he just straight up missing between both those weapon teams. I'm not sure what he's firing at. Now the Vickers have been deployed on out. That structure finally does go down. The officer could potentially get wiped here, but will unlikely get wiped. The Kenworth does fire, getting good hit there onto the Cromwell. Get 2 shots into the Cromwell. No frangible smoke has been thrown. And Panzer Force making its charge forward may get hit by a AT grenade. Not enough to snare the engine. Officer artillery is raining in, though it could have been from the intersection.
We're losing a capture point.
AEC may get destroyed by the Jagdpanzer. Does roll a miss there. No landmines on the retreat. And does get a kill there on the AEC. Third Obersausen squad is being deployed out, and the Panzer IV has gotten quite wounded in the last engagement.
The Cromwell's ready to roll. Enemy squad firing on us. A capture point is being overrun.
Lags who missed. They may be eyeing a barrage there on the Vickers. Yep.
You now have enemy threatening a capture point.
The Kenworth does get a good hit there. Standing out of his own shoe mine is not exactly a great idea. Comet tank has been deployed on out. Not going for the Firefly just yet.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Frangible smoke has been thrown. Ooh, a squad wipe there.
Infantry section wiped out.
That was one of the artillery flares. The Pyrotechnic upgrade. Obersausen received a pretty good hit there by the Comet. Oh, it needs to fall back. We also got this intersection on retreat, who's taking all of his time to healing and not actually firing. Ooh, but he gets stopped healing because he had friendly fire damage. Heat rounds have been loaded.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
Shield ability. Oh, he has called in the hold the line ability. And soon this area will start receiving lots of airstrikes. Once like down like 30 seconds. Here comes the aircraft. There goes a squad wipe. He was in negative cover, so it's seeing a lot of extra damage there. May see an airstrike here.
We're down to 100 points now. Let's sort it out, you new chaps. Fucking hell! Bloody infantry! Bollocks! Calm down!
Lags trying to fire, but the Cromwells provide better fire support than the lights. Jagdpanzer IV and Panzer IV now pushing his way forward.
Shit! Masters don't like us!
So the map, Panzer IV and Obersatzen making their advance.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Fresh Obersatzers also mentioned as well. You may see a light barrage on top of this Vickers. It could be just auto attacks for the time being. Nope, they're hitting the officer and does get that squad fully wiped there. Smoke round has been fired by the Cromwell. Ooh, good hit there.
A capture point is being overrun.
Just go and destroy that Vickers. And now got intersection advancing, forcing back the Obersatzen squad. And we do also have this other Vickers set on up. Fresh intersection eyeing to capture up some of these points over here. Could potentially see a light barrage. Then the passive state. Ooh, finds a landmine. Good hit there. And we got a 6-pounder. Does get a good hit there in the Panzer IV. Another sub trench attempting to be built right there, and we do have the Viking Warfare falling on back. Down south, we do have the counter tank advancing. Center. Multiple trenches have been deployed and out. May want to use the healing kits on the intersection here.
Jerry has 300 points remaining. Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
That 3 Obersatzen making their advance. May get squad wipe right there. They're very low. And yep, the MG34 does rip them apart.
Our infantry are ready to hold the line.
He does have enough munitions for them to hold the line. Ooh, good hit there. Quite a bit of resources stockpiled up. I do see Battle Group HQ, so he can deploy a King Tiger. He may be able to deploy a King Tiger. He could be setting up for a Sturm Tiger, which could be quite useful in this fight in the center. Up north, you got the Obersatzen advancing, and their Vickers is inside this trench. Does roll a miss there. Intersection is receiving some light hits there, or officer, and may get wiped there by the Obersatzen squad. Panzer IV is advancing. Officer squad does go down. There's a gammon bomb there. He may wipe himself out.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
That was his own fault there.
We've been promoted, lads. That's nice.
I may see a bundle grenade trying to de-garrison that trench. No, French will smoke. Another Jagdpanzer being deployed and out. There's also another Comet out on the field as well. Jagdpanzer is an interesting option, going for another one. I guess he really does not want to deploy a King Tiger nor a Sturm Tiger. Ooh. Hold the line has just been activated.
We're losing a capture point.
Lost surface area up here.
6-pounder anti-tank gun finished.
The trench is now destroyed. It's right around about this time that aircraft can be called on in. He is skirting the edge. That shoe mine is still there. Comtank's making the advance. They may run that landmine if they advance forward. He's going to run straight into it. AT gun does roll a miss there. Finds the landmine. Panzer IVs activate heat rounds. This Comtank, however, needs to back out and stay at maximum range. Does use heat rounds of his own. The other Jagdpanzer IV has been cancelled off the build queue. Looks like he won't get the kill there on the Comet. And he's also at pop cap. Can't deploy out another tank. He's going to need to lose a squad. Maybe it's Volksgrenadier. Honestly, the lags could potentially go first. The cannon warfare could potentially go as well, but it's doing quite well at the moment. And now we've got the concentrated fire operation.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Good hit there on the Comet tank. Ooh, does get a squad wipe there on the Volksgrenadier. And the HQ's almost down. He's using Shroom Pioneers for repairs. He's going to need to take time to repair it up with his Shroom Pioneers with the Flak HQ.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us. Enemy down to 200 points. A capture point is being overrun.
Not wanting to win it, but wants to kill you. I'm not sure what he's meaning. Is he trying to try for annihilation victory? Unlikely. The Allies are heavily in favor of the OKW player. Has 191 versus 77. Cannon does get a good hit there, and the Panzer IV does get a good hit there as well. Ooh, good hit there. Jagdpanzer IV has a camouflage enabled. May see a frangible smoke right there. Nope, does fall back. Could potentially get a squad wipe. Fires a heat round but misses. Good hit there. Storm Tiger can be deployed out now. He's getting out a regular Panther. Jagdpanzer does get a good hit. Panzer IVs and Jagdpanzer has to be careful about these AT guns. Multiple good hits there. That Jagdpanzer IV is down to his last bit of health. Good pen there on the Comet tank. May see some officer artillery. Good hit there on the intersection. Throws out both his motor grenades there. Does get a squad wipe there. Very nice. And that's all of his infantry sections now down. So it's really not a good idea to go for Sturm Tiger since he has no more infantry squads. Though he could use them to take out the 6-pounders. Panzer IV does get force fire to the ground and rolls a miss. Comet tank, however, force fires the ground and gets a hit.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
HQ has been repaired. Panzer IV is severely wounded. And does get the kill there. Panzer truck does connect, but rolls a bounce. Panther's now on the field. That is a lot of anti-tank assets to deploy up with the Axis players, but he does need it because he's fighting against 2 comets and 1 Cromwell. He has plenty of open slots for field control. He does not need to deploy it out anymore. Does not need to deploy out any more open slots or Volksgrenadiers. Another Shroom Pioneer wouldn't hurt for repairs, but that's about it.
Repairs finished, courtesy of the Royal Engineers.
We got 4 sappers deployed on out for the Brit.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And it's really not eyeing to try to secure that sector. The Panzer IV could have gone up there and removed the
Enemy threatening
Vicar
the
so he can
point.
capture the point. Good hit there.
What's next? Keep your heads, lads. It's only bullets.
Obsauces do capture that point. Comet Tank trying to push on forward. Heat rounds was utilized. Ooh. Shroom Pioneers will need to fall back. Panther's not advancing, has heat rounds equipped as well. No, he does
75
not.
points remaining.
There's too much AT in here. The OKW should just avoid advancing further. We do got hold the line being activated. This sector here is not considered a whole frontline sector, thanks to the cutoff points. And he does not get the kill there on that Comet Tank. Here comes out, and does get the kill there. We're using a heat round to blast smoke, finding a good angle.
My lord, a tank's been lost.
Firing on us, bastards.
Those are Frenchable smoke grenade, interesting enough. Didn't really find a whole lot of range firepower. Some folks firing on the one that was charging forward would have been good enough to sway them, but the tanks are still problematic.
Ready for anything. Have a back.
Good wipe there on the 6-pounder. And the Vicana Warfare's receiving quite, not Vicana Warfare's, Comet's receiving quite a bit of hits there, but does use some white phosphorus there to do some quite a bit of
One of
damage.
our anti-tank guns is gone.
Does decrew the AT gun once again. Lag's now raining on in, and these guys are getting suppressed. Looks like they've been suppressed by the Obsauce and suppressive fire ability. Does get suppressed there once again. Lag's still raining on in.
No, we'll be pleased. Infantry squad getting keen over here.
Cromwell's almost down, and nope. Jagdpanzer does not shoot the Cromwell. Does not get the shot off there as well.
Reports coming in suggest the enemy is down to 75 points.
And does get the kill there.
The enemy destroyed a vehicle.
Another Comet Tank on the build queue. Panther's charging forward with heat rounds armed and loaded. It does roll a miss there. Anti-tank gun just body blocking him.
Sappers back to full strength.
You now have a new Comet tank.
That's better. Back at full
Comet tank ready and waiting.
So Comet Tank has been deployed on out. Sappers are repairing the first one.
Upgrade finished. Very handy. Enemy faster infantry attacking.
And we got these Obsaucens. First squad of Obsaucen. He's getting another squad of Obsaucens. How does he have the manpower? Oh, he lost the Panzer IV. That's how he has the manpower for it. deploying out lots and lots of
Enemy causing trouble,
Obesatzens.
trying to take one of our points.
He will manage to capture this northern point. There's some split trenches for here for him to utilize.
No need for panic, but we've only got 50 points left.
Being shot at!
Our troops are ready to dig in with air support.
Now the whole line's now available. Obsas's squad is getting hit quite significantly. It does try to throw a frag grenade, but does avoid it. The Panther is quite wounded as well. The Panzer IV has been repaired. It does have the camouflage mode activated. Does get a good rearmor hit there. Ooh, it does go down there. I thought he had one more shot there, but the 6-pounder must have finished him off. Here comes the concentrated fire operation, trying to deal with all of these units. We'll do some good damage there to the Sheriff Quarters. Ooh, and I think that artillery piece got a really good hit there. Doesn't get off another shot there, and does go down to the 6-pounder. He has plenty of Obesatzen for field control. The Kennerwerfer has been decrewed, going for another Jagdpanzer IV, not going for King Tiger. That 5 Obesatzen sprinting on forward. Going straight for this VP.
Our capture point.
Or
They're
aiming
trying
for the
to
AT
take
gun. Getting some great damage there under repairing sappers. Obesassen's charging on forward. The one over here, not sure where it went. The Fed 5 Obesatzen may need to fall back sooner rather than later. It does fall back now.
Section is waiting for orders.
It's going on. Frangible Smoke does interrupt the capture, get a couple crushes as well.
That's nice.
Shroom Pioneer's falling back. Jagdpanzer IV making his advance, trying to hunt down this low health Comet Tank. Does get a good hit there, and it's now falling on back. Rolls a miss. And does fire a nice smoke round there. If he used heat rounds, he could have got the kill. The extra damage would have allowed him to get the kill. Intersection and Comet Tank captured the central VP. We got not intersection, but Royal Engineers. Royal Engineers kept at this point here. There is an unupgraded Obesatzen squad trying to interrupt the capture. He does interrupt the capture. Both players don't have many tickets left. The Brit has even less. Getting body blocked there significantly. Starting to charge his way forward, getting a good hit there with the 6-pounder. And that... Oh, what the hell? Did the Comet just throw a pair of frags? Sheriff Panzer Quarters is maybe going down. He's charging forward. Has hold line activated. Yep, just threw another frag there. I have no idea what he's doing. Gets wiped there. And a sinker detected. Did he force a sinker? What was that ending? Either way, this is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.